Hello my beautiful people, my name is Anotando Molosi, your girl. One of the investment hacks that are going to help you unlock secrets to your wealth is to pay off the high interest debt first before you can start investing. But before we get to that, please note none of my videos constitute financial advice. So I'm back. I guess my child was prompting me to come back. She was kind of saying, Mama, I haven't heard you talking about the investment hacks in a while. So here I am. So there's always this question between people, being stuck and asking themselves, which one should I do first? Should I invest first or should I pay off my debt? So it depends. There is no one size fit all, because remember, each situation is unique and it needs to be treated as such. So I would say, if it was me, if you are paying debt that has like high interest rate, 27%, 18%, those ridiculous 30%, I don't know, those big high interest rates, right? I'd say rather pay off that debt first, because you're not going to find the investment. There are, but it's rare. It's either, unless you're into crypto or investing into Bitcoin, there are such that can increase up to that amount. But mostly, the investment accounts will give you maybe from 7 to 10%, depending on which investment option or vehicle you're using. So I would rather say you need to weigh those options first. First, evaluate what you need to invest in, how much interest rate is it going to give you, and then evaluate how much debt are you paying and what is the interest rate there. Then you make that decision based on that. So you rather sit down and check your books correctly, sit down with someone, your banker, your financial advisor, the financial mentor, whoever that you need to sit down with if you can't do it by yourself, and then determine it from them. So this is the question where a lot of people get stuck, and similar when it comes to emergency savings account. I'm not sure if I spoke about that, but I'll repeat it anyway, because people always come and ask questions like, which one do I do first? Do I build an emergency savings account or do I invest first? So I would say rather build an emergency savings account first, and then you continue with the investment strategy. Because remember, in the case of emergency, you don't want to go and tap into investment or the wealth that you're trying to build, or tamper with it. You rather have the money that is kept and that is available for your emergencies, so that you don't disturb your wealth creation. So it depends, and each case is unique, of course. So rather get your numbers right, unless you are lucky, you like one of us, one of those people that during COVID, when the interest rates were high, you got lower interest rates that were fixed. And even when they're going up, because I know with my car, I got my car interest rate fixed during COVID, and at this time I'm cruising nicely, because that's the lower interest rate ever. So if your interest rate is lower, maybe paying 5%, and your investment was going to give you 10%, I'd say you can do both, because you need to pay the monthly repayment of your debt. You don't want to miss payments, and then you can invest at the same time, because your investment is going to give you more money and you're not losing anything. And also, I hope you all know that by you making additional payments to your debt, it cuts the period. So for instance, if you're going to pay your debt for 5 years, you end up paying it for like 3 years. And if you were going to pay the interest rate of $1 million, for instance, it goes down because of the additional payments that you're making, because the bank cannot charge you interest on the capital that is not there. Let's say initially you borrowed $1 million, and obviously they're charging you interest on that million. So the more you pay additional payments, they go against the capital. So they charge you interest only on the outstanding debt or the outstanding capital. So I hope I'm making sense. If not, please let me know I'll explain that further, but I hope we do know that by making additional payments on your debt, you're reducing the period of your debt, and you're also reducing the amount of the interest that you're going to pay to the bank or to the lender. So let me know if you have your thoughts about this, and if you have any questions on my comments, and then I will respond if there's anything that is unclear. Please do like and share if you find value in this content, and please do share with someone that you think might benefit from it. Might help someone out there who's also stuck between making those decisions.